You don't need to tell me twice. Just the hint that chocolate may be good for me is all I need to run with it. And most Americans won't disagree. This year, chocolate sales are expected to reach $18.8 billion, up 18% since 2011. But what is really behind the chocolate craze? Here with the story is WSJ's Byron. Ellen, so good to see you. Is part of this about Americans' taste for fancier chocolates?
Yes, and when they buy a chocolate bar that has high-end ingredients or a certain percentage of cocoa, it gives them almost this internal permission that it's okay to indulge.
So there's the impression that fancier chocolates are better for us.
Yes.
Is there any science behind that?
Well, there is some research that shows that eating chocolate and eating cocoa specifically can enhance certain health issues.
Hey, like I said, that's all I need to hear.
Exactly. But health professionals are quick to point out that moderation is essential and that the fat and sugar that are in these chocolate bars can, counteract.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is the consensus then that dark chocolate is better for us than milk chocolate?
Often, yes, because there is a higher cocoa content.
So then does it follow that the higher the cocoa content, the better the chocolate?
Well, some would suggest that, yes. And I did talk to a dietitian who said, yes, going for 65% or higher cocoa content. And again, these fancy chocolate bars are happy to highlight these percentages.
And you're seeing this trend play out in lots of different ways, right? Not just the higher cocoa content, but you're seeing that there's a big demand for sort of exotic, foreign chocolates, right?
Yes. Understanding where the cocoa beans actually came from is another highlight. And again, all of these ingredients are emphasizing their high quality, and by high quality, a lot of Americans think it must be healthier.
Right. Now, I love that Lindt says one of its fastest growing bars is this 90% cocoa bar, right?
Yes.
Now, I find this fascinating because I am a dark chocolate lover. I tend to go for the 70 or maybe 75% cocoa. I've never tried a 90% cocoa, so I feel like we need to try this because it's either going to be so bitter. Would you like to try a little bit?
Sure.
Okay. It's either going to be so bitter or we're going to love it. I like it. I actually thought I wasn't going to like it.
And what Lindt told me is that often Americans who are increasingly embracing dark chocolate are now testing themselves by going higher and higher in their content. Yes.
How high can you go? I like that, actually. There's enough of a sweetness to counteract the bitterness just a bit. But I do like the taste of bitter dark chocolate. So, hey, I may have found a new chocolate bar.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Ellen, thank you so much for that, Ellen.